about the story of Bali Maharaj. How many of you know this verse? Bali Maharaj, Vaman Dev's verse? You know which one I'm referring? Who can recite that? Chalayasi Vikramani Balim Adbhut Vamana Padanakha Janita Jana Pavana Keshavadhrita Vamana Rupa Jai Jagadish Hari Jai Jagadish Hari Jai Jagadish Hari. Will everyone try to memorize this and send your recording? Okay, this is a very nice verse. What it means that Vamandev, through his nakha, the toenail, the universal covering was pierced, and the water, the celestial water, the transcendental water came. Pada nakha neera janita jana pavan. Pavan, it's very purifying. The whole world was purified, and that's basically the Ganga. So please memorize that verse. And now let's chant Prabhupada's pranam mantra and begin one round chanting, and let's sincerely chant so that we can remember Krishna. A new year has begun. For some of you, new semester is going to begin, and may we begin this with Bhakti and create auspiciousness in our life and in the lives of everyone. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarini Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauravaktarin Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Shri Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Rama Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram,
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Namo
Krishna
Vishnu
Krishna,
Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Ch Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namo Namaha Pankajanaභaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangri Krishna Varnam Tasha Krishnam Sangopangastraparshadam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayeri Ratantihi Sumedasah. Hare Krishna, dear friends, thank you for joining and sincerely chanting together one round. I was thinking of doing the Gita verses before. How many of you recall the 21 verses of Gita? Raise your hand if you know all of them, most of them, or you know what I'm talking about. Okay. How many of you did that in the last maybe a week or two? Anyone did a revision? In the last 10 days or so, you studied them? Okay, good. Some of you did. Awesome. Please continue doing them because otherwise we may forget. I'm trying to open that PDF. Give me a moment. Can everyone please send your the Vamana mantra? Okay, please do that. Most of you have not shared it yet. Chalaya Sevikramani Balim Adbhuta Vamana. That mantra I'm referring. Okay, this is the screen. I believe you can all see it. How many of you are here? About 12. We'll do this in a very systematic way. All of you are in a position to read? Give a thumbs up. Some of your cameras are off. Okay, everyone is in a position to read. So you are 10, 11 here. So 21 verses. I'll give you a number and let's go in that flow. Okay, remember your number. Avni 1, Ishan 2, Bionto 3, Lakshay 4, Vidhi 5, Pari 6, Vinita 7, Karina 8, Tar 9, Dhruv 10, Tiriel 11. So we'll be able to complete 2 cycles almost. Make sense? Let's start. Yes, number 1 start. the verse only, the Sanskrit verse. Okay, and most of you have memorized this, so it should go. And when one person whose turn is will be unmute and speaking, and others also focus and read. Okay, don't do other things. Everyone is reading, but one is on unmute. Okay. Yes, please.
धृतराष्ट्रवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किम् अकुर्वत सञ्जय
मातृस्पर्शस्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णा सुखदुःखदा आगमापायिनो नित्यास् तांसतिक्षस्व भारत
प्राक्तेरिकीरिमान् यामने गुणकर्माणि सर्वश अहङ्कार विमुक्तात्मा कर्तहाम् इति मन्यते
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्
विद्याविनयसम्पन्ने ब्राह्मणे कविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पण्डितः समदर्शिनः
योगिनाम् अपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां स मे युक्ततमो मतः
देवी एषा गुणमयी मम माया दुर्यतया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते
अन्तकाले च ममेव स्मरं मुक्त्वा कलेवरं या प्रयाति समद्भावं याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः
पत्रं पुष्पं फलन्तर्यं यो मे भक्तिः प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्तियुपार्थम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवो मतः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां बुद्धभावसमन्वितः
मच्चित्ता मद्गता प्राणः बोधयन्तः परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च
तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगं तं येन माम् उपयान्ति ते
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयामि आत्मभावस्थो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता
मत्कर्म कृत् मत्परमो मद्भक्त सङ्गवर्जित निर्वैर सर्वभूतेषु यः स माम् इति पाण्डव
यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः
पुरुषः प्रकृतिस्थो हि भुङ्क्ते प्रकृतिजान् गुणान् कारणं गुणसङ्गोऽस्य सद् असद्योनिजन्मसु
मम च यो व्यभिचारेण भक्तियोगेन सेवते स गुणान् समतीत्य तन् ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मतस्मि दीर्घ्यानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्
या सहस्रविधमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारता न स सिद्धिमवाप्नोति न सुखं न परं गतिम्
अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियतं च यत् स्वत्यायव्यसनं चैव वन्मयं तपोच्यते
Bhavya, you want to say the last one?
सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वं सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुच
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, everyone, for reciting these 21 verses. Yes, good job. Thank you, Shan. Avni, Bionto, Atar, Vinita, Pari, Dhruv, Vidi, Lakshay, Karina, Ethereal, Navya. Hari Bol. Yes, pat your back. Mishti is also there. Thank you, Mishti, as well. Sorry, I didn't realize you should have also recited or could have. All good. Thank you. If those of our cameras are not on, please try to keep them on if possible so I can see you and get inspired. Just by seeing you all, I get inspired. You're so enthusiastic young devotees, and you are the future change makers. So where were we? What were we talking about in the last session? What was going on? Anyone recalls? What were we talking about? Dhruva, Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad, what were we talking about? Yes, Vidi?
We were doing Vaman Dev and Bali Maharaj's story. I think,
Yes.
did we get to the part where Kashyap Muni was telling Aditi how to do that fast Bayovrat or something?
Yes, that's correct. Because why was Kashyap Muni telling his wife Aditi to do the Vayavrat? Anyone knows? Yes, Vivni, good.
She was she was sad because her sons, the demigods, had basically been kicked out of their home, and they
Yeah,
were and she wanted them to have their home back. So she was told to do the fast, and then Lord Krishna would be pleased with her and give her whatever she desired.
very nice. So the spiritual master guides us of all our anxieties, right? When in doubt, reach out, right? So Payovrata process, which basically means it's a sacrifice to remove all our anxieties. So the bona fide guru always directs the disciple to reach out to the Supreme Lord, Krishna, Vishnu. So she was told to do many things. Some of them have been summarized here: to bathe and purify, worship the Lord, make offerings, chant and meditate, distribute prasad, and all that. You remember some of that we read? Purification, regular bathing, cleanliness, chant mantra. So she was told to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dhruv Maharaj was also told that mantra, right? Oh, standing on one leg he was doing for 6 months. Anyone recalls? Where did he go to do that mantra? Yes, Ishan. Narad Muni told him, you go to this place.
Was it by the banks of, I forgot what river.
Banks of Yamuna?
Yeah. And then in this Madhuvan forest.
Yes, Madhuvan forest, exactly. It's very nice. So, and we discussed the importance of celibacy, you remember? So, and we discussed all these things. You have a assignment slash project or whatever essay you may call. Write it down carefully. Hmm? You can take hints from this if you want. The question is, it's a multi-aspect question, so write it down, otherwise you'll forget. What does celibacy mean to you? Don't write ideal response, write honest response. Does that make a difference? Are you getting the difference between ideal response and honest response? What does celibacy mean to you? How can you practice it? What are the challenges? What are, what's your current state? Basically, explain or elaborate it little more. Are there any, do you think it's a good idea? Hmm? If so, why do you think it's a good idea? Do you struggle to practice? And if sometimes we may think it's a good idea, but we may struggle to practice. Do we have any such habits? We think we know it's good, we know it's helpful, but we struggle to follow it. Can you give an example? Anyone has any of such habits? I have many of those. Can anyone share? Can write or speak? Yes, Avni.
Oh, well, she just said it, but like not eating like junk food, like chocolates and whatnot.
Yeah, right. Everyone knows that it's very unhealthy, but still we end up doing. Yes, Navya, good to see you. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Waking up on time because I just like
Waking
to
up
sleep on
early.
weekends.
Sorry, waking up on time. What did you say after that?
Because I like to sleep on weekends usually, so waking up on time is.
Yeah, we know getting up early is good, but sometimes we want that extra sleep or we are lazy or whatnot, right? It happens and we end up sleeping, oversleeping. And so there could be things for celibacy also. You may believe it's the right thing, but you may, I'm not judging, I'm not assuming. Therefore, it's a very personal exercise. And don't do this because I'm saying you. Do this because it will help you. And I'll give you this much also. Be honest. If you feel like sharing with me, you can send it to me. If you feel like discussing with your parents, discuss with your parents after you write all this thing down. But please do this and discuss with some mature senior person. If you feel you don't want to be vulnerable to me, that's fine. But if you need some help, guidance, if you feel I can be of help, I won't judge you, right? I won't say, hey, Avani, why are you eating unhealthy foodstuffs? We all have shortcomings. We all are work in progress, right? If anyone says they're perfect, my Dandavat Pranam to them. And one thing is perfect, they have a lot of ego because there's no one perfect. Makes sense? Are you following? What are we doing? Why and how? Give a thumbs up if it's all making sense. Will everyone do this? Will everyone share with either your parent or me or someone you trust? Okay. It should be at least one page. It's not a one-line thing. There are a lot of like sub aspects to this question. What does it mean to you? Right? Do you think it's good idea? Yes, no, why, right? Elaborate. How does it help? It's a, what are the challenges you are facing? Not the world is facing, you are facing as an individual, right? To follow what you are thinking, like, okay, celibacy mean these 4 or 5 things to me, and I struggle here. Are you following? Please do this. So celibacy was an important aspect. We discussed that. Then worship the lordships, offer different preparations. All these things Kashyap Muni told Aditi. Can we also do many of these things, most of these things? Maybe not in the exact same way, but the principles are applicable. What's the difference between a principle and a detail? Can you elaborate? What's the difference? Who would like to elaborate? Principle and detail. I would like to understand what it means to you. What is more important? Let's talk. Let's talk. Come on, help me. Engage. Yes. And it should not always be the same person. Others also, please engage. The more you engage, the better you'll learn. Yes, Avani, go ahead. And you can type also, because everyone will not get a chance to speak. You can type in also. Yes, Avani.
I'd say like a principle of something is like the overall meaning of it and like the overall aspect of it, and then like details, like the details of it, like the specific part of it. So like a principle can have details in it, like there can be details of a principle. Like that.
Yeah. I heard a lot of principle and details there. Nice, Sarai. Okay, who would explain with some example? Think of some example here. Think of some spiritual example. Like chanting Hare Krishna. Is it a principle or is it a detail? Chanting the holy names. Is it a principle or is it a detail?
Principal.
Principle. Chanting holy name on sitting on the chair or sitting on the ground. Now the second part. Sitting on the chair, sitting on the ground. What is it? Is it a principle or is it a detail?
Detail.
It's a detail. Is it making sense? Right? We should do exercise. It's a principle. Someone may find time in the morning, someone may find time in the evening. That's a detail,
Detail.
right? So what are more important? What's the more important thing here? The principle or the detail? The principle, right? You all agree? So the details may vary based on time, place, and situations. For example, if you are inviting a Western, like an American person, they may not be used to sitting on the ground, right? Like most of us, we sit on the ground for the programs, right? Many of us, and they may feel it awkward, and they may not be used to. Their body may pain, right? Now, what's a good idea? No, 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 you have to sit on the ground because we are here in Krishna Katha. It's so important to sit on the ground. Uh, or we say it's okay. The important thing is to hear Krishna Katha. You can sit on the sofa, you can sit on the chair, wherever you feel comfortable. One or two. Yes, you're all so sensitive and mature people. Are you getting the difference between principle and detail? So Dhruv Maharaj, the principles were same, the details might vary. Aditi, the principles were same, the details vary. So my dear friends, the principles stay the same. And it can be applied in every aspect, right? Every aspect of life, in studies, in relationships, in every aspect, in bhakti. So always focus on understand the principle, or we say understand the essence. Don't get caught up in the details. Have you heard that? Don't get too caught up in the details. Hmm? So can we all do this at our home? Right? We may say, oh, bathing in the river, bathing in the shower. That's a detail, but bathing is important. We can call the holy rivers. We may not be able to bathe in the Ganga river. So that's a detail. When you get chance, we must do. Chant the Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya mantra. In this yoga, Lord Chaitanya has given the Hare Krishna mantra. Celibacy, we may not be able to do exactly same thing what she did. Our ages are different. For different ages, it means a little different. You see? So we follow it. Worshipping the Lordships, we can't create a murti with our own hands, but we have picture at home. All of you have some picture, some Hare Krishna, some Radha Krishna, some Gaur Nitai picture, something you have at home, right? You can offer some flowers, you can offer a lamp, you can offer incense, something, right? That's worshipping. Then offering preparations, offering bhoga, easy. You all know your parents cook or sometimes you assist in cooking, you can offer it. Patram pushpam phalam thoyam. And then we read all these elements. Now let's read further what else happened. So here Kashyap is saying, do the rice boiled in milk, offer it to the deities with clarified butter, sugar, etc. And then offer the prasad to the Vaishnavas. Offer some of the prasad and take the rest. So we should first offer prasad to others. It should not be, oh, offering is done, let me enjoy now. One should have the service mode. What we see here, service mode. Can anyone else share an example where we see the similar mode where that devotee offered to others first and then took something or was trying to take something? Famous example. Dhruv?
I don't know if it's what you're looking for. I forgot his name, but like one time there was this like one king, I think, and after like a long time of like fasting, uh like he
Amrish Maharaj, yes.
yeah. He like when he like finished the fast he was about to eat, and then like it was like first, and it was like the devas like disguised as humans to like test them or something, and then they like took like they asked for some food and he gave it. He gave all his food away until he had nothing, like not even water. Yeah.
Very nice. So yeah, Amrish Maharaj, same story happened. He offered to the Brahmanas and then he was trying to break his fast and Durvasa Muni came and all that. And then chant this mantra 108 times, the Hare Krishna mantra. And I think we read already all this. 12 days. Was it 12 day from Pratipat to 13th day, which is the of the next bright moon, full moon. So celibacy, sleep on the floor, bathe 3 times, sleeping on the floor. How many of you have tried this? Anyone has tried? I mean, you can put some mat or something. It's not like on the raw floor. What was your experience? Anyone wants to share any, like, was it good? Was it bad? Was it? Let's talk about it. Yes, Pari?
I had to do it a lot of times. I mean, it's fine. I just like I wake up kind of sore, but like it's fine. It's like not that big.
You wake up on time?
No, like I wake up like a bit sore. I mean, it's
Oh,
not bad though. It's like as like once you fall asleep, it like feels the same. So
you wake up a little sore, like back or something. Okay. Any other experiences anyone wants to share? Any positive experiences anyone had while sleeping on the floor? Okay. Okay. At least you tried, right? That's fine. That's not a principle again. But the principle here is, what is the principle here? What does sleeping on the floor principle represent? What's the principle here? If you have to like verbalize or like get the essence, what's the principle? Why is why do you think he's saying like that? Come on, help me. Yes, Ishan.
Maybe it's to like remain humble and like not get all the luxuries and just keep it simple, basic necessities.
Very good. Don't be too extravagant. Don't, keep it simple. Do some austerity. The principle is austerity or self-control, self-regulation. Self-regulation is a principle, right? Is it a good idea? Now, for different people, it may be different because if your back is sore and you end up lazy, and then don't do it. But if it helps you being more active, more wakeful, do the needful, right? But the principle is austerity and and be humble, not be caught up in the luxuries, because sometimes we may not get the facility. Like you may have a comfortable bed in your home, but what if you go somewhere for a yatra or some pilgrimage and it's not as comfortable as at your home? Then what will happen to someone who is always expecting? What will happen? What will be his or her reaction? Will they be happy or will they be in a complaining mood? Right, Vedi? What do you think?
They'll be complaining all the time.
You'll be complaining. Oh, why they didn't make this? Why this bed is so hard, right? This mattress is not good. Why did I come here? Why did they call? But if someone understands, okay, life, we may not get everything we want. Let's do some austerity. Let's do some regulation. And then they will, okay, that's fine. It is what it is. I will accept it and move on. One should not unnecessarily talk on material subjects, sense gratification, no envy, pure, simple devotee. Isn't that beautiful? One should be a pure and simple devotee of Vasudeva. So nice. Pure and simple. What does it mean to you? Everyone type in. What does it mean to you? Pure and simple devotee. Everyone type in some thoughts. What does it mean to you? What does pure and simple devotee mean to you? Use the everyone chat. Second. Simple living, high thinking. Wow, excellent. Be humble, not extravagant. Mm. Not showing off. Good. Simple clothes, simple living, simple lifestyle. What does pure mean here? Not loud about their devotion. Okay, that's a good point also. Thank you. Beautiful point. One should not broadcast, oh, look, I'm doing this vrata. You guys are fools. Look at me. Right? You are in Maya. I am a great devotee. No, humble. Humility is what wins Krishna's heart. Not worrying about externals, not showing off. Good. Do your bhakti without shouting it out. Yes, don't blow your own trumpet. That's what they say. Be humble, very kind, pure. Don't build any envy, hatred. Don't feel proud. Mm. We are, one devotee said, we are supposed to have simple living and high thinking. Read it. There's a pun there. We're supposed to have simple living and high thinking. Pay attention. But nowadays, we simply live and highly and hardly think. We simply live and hardly think. We're supposed to have simple living and high thinking, but we are simply living and hardly thinking. All of you made such excellent points. Amazing. Thank you. Don't keep too much wealth. Someone said basically be kind and charitable also, right? If Krishna has given us something, let's be kind and generous to share that, what we have received. Don't just have the enjoyer mentality. Then bathe the Lord on 13th day with these 5 substances. How many of you have done abhishek at home or temple at any point? Milk, yogurt, ghee, sugar, honey. This is called the Panchagavya or Panchamrit actually. The Amrit. These are the substances used to do abhishek. How many of you done? Raise your hand. At home or temple with either one or more of these products, ingredients, right? You can do it, right? Anytime when you get chance, next time, please do it. At home or temple, somewhere you must have done. Giving up miserly habit of not spending money. One should arrange for gorgeous worship of the Supreme Lord. One should be, one should use the best for the Lord and be simple for oneself. But these days people do opposite. You know, there was a joke one time. $100 bill and a $1 bill were talking to each other. Want to hear? The $100 bills said, "Look at me. I am in the pockets of wealthy people. I go to casinos, I go to shopping malls, I go to Apple stores, I go to bars, I go to amusement parks. I'm in pockets of so many wealthy people." And then $1 bill said, "You don't go where I go, or you're rarely seen there in the temple hundi, in the temple donation box." You get that? So what is the point here? What's the point I'm trying to make based on what we just read? Yes, Vedi?
People like to spend on themselves, but not as much on God. And they should spend more on God.
Yeah, thank you. If you go to a hotel, some amusement park for 2-3 days with a family of 2, 3, 4 people, how much you might end up spending, or your parents? What do you think? Any guesses? How many of you talk finances with parents? Or how many of you know some rough idea how much you might end up spending? Give me a number there. Give me a ballpark. A family of 3 or 4 going out for a vacation for 2, 3 days. They're staying in hotel, they're eating, they're spending and doing stuff. How much they might end up spending? Yes? How many? Yeah, type in. Let's see what the number looks like. A guesstimate, does it have to be in cents? $6,000 beyond two. That seems like a 7-star hotel.
Best of the best.
Huh?
It has to be the best of the best.
The best of the best. Okay. You're going to like Switzerland and saying the 7-star. I mean, you can spend like 10,000 in one day if you want to, right? But at least $1,000, right? You're traveling, you're taking air tickets, maybe, or whatever, car rental, $1,000. But is it that easy? And they give happily, right? Don't they spend happily? Oh, my family is happy, I'm happy, everyone good, right? We had fun, right? Nice experience. Do they? But I'm not talking about all of you or any of your parents, so don't take it personally. But giving that $1,000 in donation is not that easy. How many of you agree with that? You agree? It's not that easy. They'll not feel so. I'm talking about general people. Don't take it personally, please. I was trying to make a point that the point which is one should do gorgeous things for the Lord, and not overspend for oneself. That's the point. So prepare nice ingredients, nice arrangements, do a wonderful arrangement to satisfy the Lord. And let's read. So who wants to read the last 2 verses? Yes, Anj, good to see you. Long time. No show. And Anj has a news to share with all of us. You want to share?
I got a baby sister.
Huh?
I got a baby sister.
Anj got a baby sister. Hari Paul. Congratulations. We'll have soon one more member in the class, huh? Awesome. And Ansh always told me that he wanted a baby sister, right? Are you happy? Are you taking good care of her? Nice. What's her name?
Radhika
Radhika.
or Radhika.
Oh, Radhika. Wow. Beautiful. Is she doing well? Awesome. I'm eager to see her soon. Don't know when, but maybe soon. Okay, go ahead. And one for Radhika's, one for you.
O most auspicious lady, one should perform all of the ceremonies under the direction of the learned acharyas and should satisfy them and their priests. By distributing prasad, one should also satisfy the brahmanas and others who have assembled.
Yeah, let's okay, one verses. Yeah, since I already told, so go ahead, read this one too.
One should satisfy the spiritual master and assist priests by giving them cloth, ornaments, cows, and also some monetary contributions. And by distributing prasad, one should also satisfy everyone assembled, including even the lowest of men, the chandalas, eaters of dog flesh.
Very nice. So here we see the aspect of giving charity, do the elaborate worship, distribute prasad. So figure out how we can do charity, right? Right now, you can offer some portion of your pocket money or through your parents, or you can offer your body in the sense hours, like volunteer hours, right? Can we do that? By helping in arrangement for the program, arranging chairs, doing some other thoughtful services. So that's also charity, right? Based on your situation. Now, the details may vary as we discussed, but the principle is one should extend oneself for the pleasure of others. That's charity. Extend one's body, one's mind, one's resources. Correct? Wealth is a resource. One's intelligence. Krishna has given all of you such amazing intelligence. Use it, using in the service of the Lord. Distribute Vishnu Prasad, Krishna Prasad to everyone, poor, non-devotee, devotee. One should not think, oh, so feed everyone nicely. And then take prasad. This is all the Payovata process. And he received. Who is I here? He received from Brahma. Kardamuni is saying this. I received from my grandfather. And this is also called Sarva Yagya. This, Karina? Dhruv?
This Payovrata is also known as Sarva Yajna. In other words, by performing the sacrifice, one can perform all other sacrifices automatically. This is also acknowledged to be the best of all ritualistic ceremonies. O gentle lady, it is the essence of all austerities, and it is the process of giving charity and pleasing the Supreme Controller.
Wonderful. Last verse. There.
Therefore, my dear gentle lady, follow this ritualistic vow, strictly observing the regulative principles. By this process, the Supreme Person will very be soon pleased with you and will satisfy all your desires.
Very cool. Simple and pure devotion. These are the principles we covered in the Payovrata, right? You recall? Can we all do it on a regular basis? Doable? And what's the outcome? If someone does it on a regular basis, as we just read towards the end, all our desires will be fulfilled. Satisfy all your desires. And Krishna will be very pleased. So Krishna is very pleased with someone who is doing all this. Living a regulated life, living a pure life, chanting the holy names, worshipping the Lord, eating prasad, distributing prasad, doing some charity, living a life of simplicity, purity, self-controlled. Krishna is happy, very satisfied. And you will write, on this topic. Okay? Oops. Next chapter. So what was the desire of Aditi? That her children become back to their home, right? Her children get back to home and they get the rightful position. To re-establish the demigods in the rightful position, Krishna comes again and again to help because they are devotees. Krishna comes to re-establish dharma. Give me a verse which says Krishna comes again to re-establish dharma time and again. It's a very, very famous verse. Think about it. Raise your hand. Krishna comes time. I'll give you a hint. Chapter 4. It's somewhere in chapter 4. Okay, raise your hand now. Let's see how many know. Wow, quite a few of you. Good. Okay. Lakshay?
Is it yada yada hi dharmasya?
Yes, you want to recite?
Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanama dharmasya tadat manam srijamyaham.
Excellent. Type in the number. Those who know the number, type in the number. Yes, 4.7. Who will tell the English? Who knows the English? Yes, Ansh?
I don't know it word by word, but I know it's
Yeah, try.
wherever and whenever there's decline in religious principles, Krishna comes down to, I come down to protect the devotees and annihilate the miscreants.
Very nice. You combined 4.7 and 4.8, but good. And reestablish the dharma. So the Lord came as the son of Aditi. Because Aditi executed a special vow. What was that vow? Everyone knows what vow we're talking? Payovrata. We just read about in the last chapter. Now, let's read the summary and maybe the next class will go in more detail. It's a shorter chapter with 28 verses. Okay, there are how many paragraphs? Maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs. Who has not read and wants to read? Okay. Okay, Vinita, maybe you start and then Atharv can read from somewhere in the middle. I'll point out. So from here, Atharv can read. So that's the title chapter. Let's begin.
Hare Krishna, the Supreme Lord agrees to become Aditi's son. As explained in this chapter, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, being very pleased by the Payovrata ceremony performed by Aditi, appeared before her in full opulence. At her request, the Lord agreed to become her son. After Aditi performed the Bayovrata ceremony for 12 continuous days, the Lord, who was certainly very pleased with her, appeared before her with 4 hands and dressed in yellow garments. As soon as Aditi saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead present before her, she immediately got up, and with great ecstatic love for the Lord, she fell to the ground to offer respectful obeisances.
Aditi's throat was choked because of ecstatic feelings, and her entire body trembled with devotion. Although she wanted to offer suitable prayers to the Lord, she could not do anything, and thus she remained silent for some time. Then, feeling solace, observing her beauty of the Lord, she offered her prayers. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the super soul of all living entities, was very pleased with her, and he agreed to become her son by incarnating as the plenary expansion. He was already pleased by Kashyap Muni's austerities, and thus he agreed to become their son and maintain the demigods.
Okay, Navya?
After giving his word of honor to this effect, the Lord disappeared. Following the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Aditya engaged in the service of Kashyap Muni, who could see by samadhi that the Lord was within him, and who thus placed his semen in the womb of Aditi. Lord Brahma, who is known as Hiranyagarbha, understood that the Supreme Personality of Godhead had entered Aditi's womb. Thus, he offered prayers to the Lord.
Thank you. Adar, I could see a clear positive difference in your reading. Good. It's nice.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
So it's a small chapter. What has happened? The Lord has appeared. Who is that Lord? Bali, Vamandev, the son of Kashyap and Aditi. Because Aditi wanted the Supreme Lord to come and reinstate her children in the rightful position. And who else can do this than the Supreme Lord? So this whole chapter is about she was in ecstatic emotions. Any questions or thoughts anyone has? Is everyone good with the exercise which I requested you to do? Give a thumbs up. Okay, please do it, huh? Before next Sunday. So in this chapter, she was in ecstatic emotion just by seeing the Lord, and she was speechless. Do you remember someone else also underwent similar emotions? Most of you know. Type in, who was that? Dhruva Maharaj, yes, excellent. Dhruva, correct. He was also stunned. Okay, has any one of you felt something similar ever? That you were stunned by something, like ecstatically, like wonderfully, joyfully, that you were speechless, and anyone has felt that? Some of you, sometimes. Navya would like to share what was that, if it's okay?
Yeah. When we went to India, Amogura Prabhu is my favorite lecturer. So we looked for him in Delhi, but he wasn't there. So he wasn't giving a class at that time. So we went to when we went to Vrindavan, we actually found him in one of the temples. He was just visiting with his parents, and he talked for a little bit. And we didn't know that he was going to do it, so I was really surprised when I just heard his voice there.
Amogila Prabhu?
Yeah.
And you got a chance to meet him, talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. That's right. So it could be sometime when we meet such wonderful devotees, sometimes when we see Krishna, wow. Or sometimes it could be some experience which you were not expecting at all, and suddenly Krishna arranged that, right? Could be like, wow, Krishna is acting in so many different ways. So something like that. It's not exactly called ecstasy, but ecstatic emotions we are referring here. But I think we all may have experienced it, at least a tiny iota or tiny atomic fraction, something, right? And that often happens in things connected to, if we are connected to Krishna consciousness, then we'll be able to experience that. Hmm. So the Supreme Lord said, I am very, very satisfied with you. Hmm. For worship of me never goes in vain, but gives the desired result to what one deserves. So Krishna is saying, as his child of Aditi. Can anyone tell? Krishna's worship never goes in vain. Hint Bhagavad Gita. Hint chapter 2. Yes, Ishan.
Is it Neha Bhikramanastosthi?
Yes. Please tell.
The verse or the translation?
Okay, translation.
I don't remember most of
Okay,
it.
the verse. Yeah, go ahead with the verse.
Neha Bhikramanastosthi pratyavayo na vidyate swalpapi yasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat.
So even the little progress on this path can save one from the greatest dangers. Krishna's bhakti never goes in vain. So the Lord is saying, I'll become your sons. I have come. I know you have done this payovrata. I know inside and out. I know what you want, and I will protect your sons. Don't worry. Have faith. So, do we have some aspirations? Do we have some desires, some challenges, some fears, some insecurities? Whom to reach out? Krishna. How? We learn that by living a regulated life of bhakti yoga. So Krishna agrees to become the son. How many of us chose our parents? You agreed to be the son or daughter of so and so. Did anyone do that? And when you were born, okay, okay, Ravi Prabhu and Shrital Mataji, I'm choosing to be your daughter in this lifetime. Did you say that, Avani, when you were born? How about, did Radhika say that? I'm choosing in this lifetime to become daughter of, right? We are ordinary souls, right? So Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He chooses his parents, right? That's a big difference. If someone says, "Oh, I'm God," this is one difference we can. Did you choose your parents, or did were you just came out of the womb crying? Most all of us come out of the womb crying, and we do not even know what's going on until we get to a certain age. But don't disclose this fact. That's confidential. So the Supreme Lord disappeared from that spot and then entered. So something similar happens in Janmashtami also. You know that? In Janmashtami, when the Lord appeared in the four-handed form, and then he came to the two-handed form. When Krishna was born to Vasudeva and Devaki, he took the four-handed form. Vasudeva and Devaki offered wonderful prayers. So he heard Brahmaji offering prayers. Kashyap Muni and Aditi are offering prayers, etc. But the Lord took the normal baby form again. Brahma also offered prayers, though the Lord has appeared in the womb. And finally, this chapter comes to a happy ending. They're offering different prayers. You're the only shelter. You're the one who will protect us from everything, and many other prayers. And then the next chapter, Lord Vamandev. So your task is memorize the Vamandev mantra, because he's going to appear in the next class. Next class, you may have to adjust the timing a little bit. You may do in the morning, because I'll let you know, I have an evening, another program. And what else? And yeah, the main thing, the chastity assignment. Okay, Vedi, will you post it the way I explained? Post in little detail, right? A lot of like sub parts to that question. What does it mean to you? Right? Put honest responses, not ideal responses. Right? What is the challenge? Do you think it's a good idea? Yes, no. Why do you think? No. And what are the struggles in following? As I said, if you feel comfortable sharing with me, you can share. If you feel comfortable sharing with your mother, father, grandparents, whatever you feel, teacher, mature devotees, do that. It's a private exercise. So be honest, and the goal is to help you and serve you. Okay? Let's do some engagement. Something struck you from today. Let's take a few thoughts. Something struck you, something interesting you felt, or a question or a comment or a reflection. Everyone has to either speak or type. And I would like to hear at least some voices and some readings. Come on, guys, help me. Something struck you, something you learned, something you felt valuable. Who wants to speak? Others can type in. Raise your hand if you have a comment or you want to speak up. Okay, Vedi, let's start with Vedi.
I was thinking when she sees Vishnu after doing her vrat, and she's so stunned that she can't say anything. I was thinking about how every time I see whichever deity in different temples around the world, and how ornate, opulent, and beautiful they look. I was thinking, yeah, that leaves me stunned every time.
Yeah, that's so true. I'm sure many of you have experienced, wow, Krishna is so beautiful, so we just keep looking at him non-stop, right? So nice. Anyone else wants to speak? Well, I'm reading some. So humble and speak truthfully. Nice. What it means to be simple and pure devotee. Vinita, thank you. You like that discussion. Try to live a simple life. Focus on bhakti. The real or mishti is type that. Learning the difference between principles and details. Okay, that was thoughtful. Yes, it's a private message. I won't tell who's shared, but one of you has shared that for me, self-control is not eating chocolate for 5 days a week, right? That's like how you apply it. If you are eating 5 days a week, okay, you say I'll eat only one day a week, not five chocolates. I'll compensate in one day. I only control. Maybe I'll eat 2 pieces in one day instead of eating 2 pieces every day, right? Something like you have to decide what self-control means to you, what chastity means to you. And wherever you are, know where you are, but don't stay where you are, right? Keep moving forward, keep making progress. Beautiful point. Thank you. Don't be extravagant. Very nice. Simple living. Very nice. Yes. Has everyone shared something? Puri, what's on your mind? What was your takeaway?
Okay, I was trying to type it in, but like it wasn't working. But like what I was gonna say is that like it was pretty interesting to like discuss like celibacy, even though like mainly we discussed it in last class. It was like still like I feel like especially in this like age, it's like important to discuss because like not many people like know and like understand it.
The chastity discussion?
Mhm.
Very nice. And that assignment will help you. And I look forward to seeing that. Trust me, I will not judge anyone, irrespective of whatever you, and it will remain confidential also. And I'm very mindful of the trust and faith you put in. Okay? My goal is to help you and serve you, not to judge you, not to put you down, not to say, hey, why the heck are you doing this? Right? We are all learning, we're all work in progress. No one is perfect. We all have some shortcomings. Mm. To use possessions in Krishna's service, yes, someone shared. Okay, so let's pause here. It's 8:20. Who will make a quiz? It's been 2, 3 chapters. Anyone make a quiz? Who was Vinita? Are you still in a position to do that quiz? Will you be okay? Or how is your situation?
I can try. I might be busy with classes starting this week, but I can do it over the weekend, probably.
Okay. It'll be nice to have the quiz for these 2, 3 chapters which we have covered, if you can. Okay, so my dear friends, thank you so much for your time, patience, and engagement. Wish you a great week ahead, and I'll see you next week. As I said, I have an evening, another program, so the time will be a little different, but I'll post once I get a little more details. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Take care. Good night.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.